Hello mi gente, welcome back to Kiss My Crafts. I decided to do another paint by number whip and chat, if you don't mind. I have not touched it since the last time I did a video. I'll show you. I've only done this. I'm still feeling a little intimidated, especially after the few mistakes that I made, the boo-boos. Or it just doesn't look very neat to me, but I gotta give myself a break, okay? I haven't done this in a long time. And with any craft or anything that you do, practice is what makes proficiency. So I'm not gonna say perfect, because nothing is perfect. And I hope everybody's doing well. I'm gonna start with this red. I decided to paint the umbrella. It's a nice big space. Those little skinny spaces have me intimidated. However, where are they? I saw somewhere where you could paint the small ones, the small little tiny areas, like really tiny areas with toothpicks. So I might try that. Because these brushes that I have, as small as they are, this is one of the brushes that come with one of the kits that I have, and it's very tiny. I can't get it to focus. It's very, very tiny, and it still was a little too big for the really tiny areas, I felt. So this is my biggest brush. This is the one I'm going to use on the umbrella. Remember, long strokes towards you. I learned that from Melanie B. So some of you mentioned that, oh, see, these edges is what makes me very, very nervous. Yeah, I got a wiggly line there. Don't laugh from it. So what was I saying? I don't remember what I was gonna say. That's bad. I need like a supplement or something to help me remember shit. Should I paint these little edges with a smaller brush? Well, that wasn't so bad there. Okay. Yeah, I guess as you keep doing it, you get better at it. Oh, so yeah, I think I remember now. So some of you mentioned that you have painted by number, or that you have one in your stash of crafts, but I haven't tried it, or used to do it a long time ago. For those that have moved on from it, that's fine. I've moved on from stuff that I no longer had interest in. But those that have one in their stash, in their craft stash, oh, I went too far in. Oh well. Que se joda. Oh, I got the mic hitting the table. Take those that have one in their stash, take it out. Try it. You might just like it. I keep going over the same spot and not getting any closer. I don't know why this intimidates me so much. I went to one of those paint and sips. I went to a couple of them, but the first one I went in on my painting. As soon as they started, I couldn't wait to get that paint on that canvas, on a blank canvas at that. This has it all laid out for me. I have nothing to think about, and it intimidates me. Whoa, I can't see on the other side of the brush, and that's where the line is. I should turn the board around, right? Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, now I'm going to start mumbling. But yeah, try it. You might just like it. I do like this. You have to have a lot more patience, I think, than with diamond painting. But I think this will help me get used to keeping my hand steady. And maybe I can place my drills a little straighter. I watch my videos. My drills are freaking crooked. It's not even funny. But when I finish it and, you look at the whole thing at one time, you don't see all the imperfections. You just see the beauty of the image, how it all comes together. So I don't worry about it not being perfectly straight, but some of them things were real crooked. I did go through with a straightener and try to straighten as much as I could out, because I saw that through the video. I said, oh, wow. Did y'all notice that? I hope not. Now you're going to go back and look to see. Let's see how crooked her shit is. Oh my goodness. So Diamond Art Club has shown a couple of sneak peeks. Meridia and Mona. And I love them both. But you know what? I'm going to be good. I'm not going to order anything. I'm waiting for them to come with, see what the next chuck is going to be. And it's going to come soon, because it's been a while since they brought out a chuck. Oh my goodness, these edges really make me nervous. Oh, ooh, that came out perfect. But don't laugh, Maritza, because when you laugh, you shake the freaking hand, and that's when you make the boo-boos. Like I just didn't know, but I didn't laugh. Oh, coño. Oh well. So yeah, I think I'm going to be good this weekend. I still got to figure out my prize. Like, I thought of Mona as the prize, but I know if I get it, even if I intend for it to be the prize, once I see it, it's mine. I'm not going to want to give it up, especially if she's sold out. She probably will be. And plus, I have so many Hannah Lynns. I really do. And I have quite a few Michelangelinas as well. The only Michelangelinas I don't have, I don't have Lumina, and I don't have that other one, all the browns, Rhiannon. I don't know, it's something like that. I don't have those two. Lumina I didn't get because she was big and square. I'll get square again, but I don't want the big ones. Unless it's a chuck, because I really regret not getting the last one. And I didn't get it because it was a chuck. I mean, a square. Yeah, if it's not a chuck, it's got to really blow my mind for me to get it. Because I've been spending too much on diamond painting stuff. And then yesterday I went and bought another paint by number that was so pretty. It's called Rainbow Flowers, and they're different colored flowers in vases, clear vases. So it's a really pretty picture. And some of the people posted their finished painting, and it looked really nice. So I kind of couldn't resist. And it's another one of these dimensions with the hardboard canvas. Kind of like that. I'm not ready to start taping down a cloth canvas and stretching and all that jazz. So how exciting is this, watching me paint? Ay, Dios. Oh my goodness, the weather has been so nice, and I'm cooped up in this place. I did go to the supermarket today. I had no choice. We needed eggs. We needed some staples. And of course, I bought some snacks. I needed some snacks. You know, in the middle of the night, you feel like having something late. And there's nothing. It's just so disappointing when you have to settle. And it's not satisfying. So last night, I wanted something sweet. And I was supposed to go to the supermarket, but I didn't. So I had to settle. So I settled for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And that's not really what I wanted, but it did cure the craving for something sweet, you know, through the jelly. And plus, who doesn't like peanut butter and jelly? Well, I'm sure there's people that don't like it. I know there's people that are allergic to the peanut butter. But aside from that, yeah, I love peanut butter and jelly, but it's not something that I wanted last night. Now, I remember I said in my first video, if you watched it, I gessoed this. And in gessoing it, I used this brush here. And it lost hairs, and I didn't notice. So there's a hair here. It's stuck under there. There's one here. I saw one over here. Listen, this is gonna come out a hot mess, but that's okay. It's my first one, so I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. Even though if it does come out like a hot mess, I'm gonna beat myself up over it. No, I won't. I'm not gonna expect for it to come out. Oof, there goes another mistake. It's just, I go into the groups. I joined a few paint by number groups. And wow, some of the people have done excellent jobs. I've never liked how paint by numbers looked, but I mean, that was back in the day. I didn't like how the finished product looked. But now, you know, people put these extra touches to them and the blending and this, that, and the other, and they make really beautiful pieces. I know this is not going to come out like one of those. This is going to be like the ones from back in the day. That as soon as you look at it, you're going to know, yeah, that's a paint by number. But I'm excited to get the one that I ordered. However, I don't know when it's coming. It is a Prime product, but there is no expected delivery date. They don't know yet, but it's not something that's on back order because they have a few in stock. So I'm not sure what that's about. I think I'm putting too much paint on the brush. It's too thick. That's what she said. I'm sorry. Oh, speaking of that's what she said, I've been asked about Philip. How Philip was doing. Philip is doing great. Philip finished his Brooklyn Bridge. As a matter of fact, he did the same Brooklyn Bridge that my girl Connie Maldonado did. And he's now working on another one. He's developed a small stash. He's working on a very colorful sun. So he went from very muted colors to something more bright and colorful, which is more his style, I think. I think he'd rather diamond paint the naked lady. He sends me, you know, pictures of diamond paintings and they're always very sexy, you know, not raunchy, but very sexy. Like I showed him the John Poppleton's Yeah, he really liked those. Well, I showed him the art of John Poppleton, and then, you know, mentioned that TSA has his artwork as diamond paintings. But yeah, I knew that was going to be his kind of thing. I'm sorry, Philip. But yeah, he's doing great. He's doing good. Working from home, getting the cabin fever. Yep. And right now he has a big old cheesy smile on his face because I'm going to give him another 15 minutes of fame. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But he is smiling. He is. Oh, that's my manager. He notices things on my YouTube channel that I don't. Oops, my hand does not stay steady. Is it that it's never been steady? I was gonna say that come with age, but I don't think my hand's ever been steady. I'm sorry, there's gonna be a little bit of quiet now because I got a little curve here. Okay, that didn't come out so bad. It's like the more that I do, the more I get the hang of it. See, I got too much. I think it's time to wash. They recommend washing the brush every now and then. So I wipe off. I have a wet towel here, paper towel, and I wipe off excess before I throw it into the water. I dip it into the water. I don't throw it in. I dip it in. Red is very hard to get out. Look at this. And I really dipped it a lot into the water. Come on, man. Okay. Oh, there's still some. Okay, I got most of it out. Let's dry it up. Okay, I don't know why I try so hard. I'm not changing colors, duh. I didn't need to clean it that much. I just needed to get some of that. It starts drying up. Acrylic paint dries really fast. Oh, here we go. I should never stop painting at midpoint on a section because I get it's kind of confusing. Like, was that the end of that, or is that continuing? So let's do a vote. Is this like the most boring video you've ever seen? I'm boring myself. I mean, I'm not bored doing this. It's just I don't have much to say. I don't have a lot to say. My dad hasn't been well. It's really this quarantine stuff, and it's really affected him. Now he's lost appetite. He doesn't eat, and that's very rare. Ever since I can remember, my father has had a very hearty appetite. That's all he thought about was food. And now it's like we have to force him to eat. Like the home attendant, God bless her, thank God she's here, because she just doesn't even ask him. She makes his breakfast and she gives it to him. And sometimes he'll be like, oh, but I'm not hungry. And she's like, no, you got to eat. And then I do the same thing. Like, after this video, I'm going to go make him, he likes Caesar salad. So I have some grilled chicken that I'll slice up, make the salad and throw the chicken in there, and he won't fuss so much because it's something that he does enjoy. And he'll eat before the home attendant leaves. She leaves at 4:00, so he'll eat she makes sure he eats like at 3:30. But that's too many hours have passed, and then he goes to bed. By the morning, like this morning, his sugar was so low. And the other morning, it was very low. It was 53. That's too low. And he was so confused. He didn't know who I was. He did not hear the doorbell for the home attendant rings the doorbell. He did not hear it. He was just sitting there on his recliner staring into space. And all he just kept saying is, I don't know. And, I'm like, you didn't hear the doorbell? I don't know. Do you know who I am? I don't know. Do you know who she is? I don't know. I told him, the home attendant's behind you. She just came in. He kept saying, I don't know. So she went and got the glucose testing stuff and tested his sugar. And once we got some stuff in him, some food in him, and his sugar went up a little bit, it's like he snapped out of it. And he's looking at his home attendant. He's like, when did you get in here? Like he was back to his normal self. So we have to watch that, because I have to make him eat something. But then again, he's diabetic, so you can't give him stuff that's going to make his sugar go too high. That's just a pain. I can imagine what he goes through. Wait a second, what did I do here? Oops. I don't know what I did here. I guess this is okay. But what's that little division here? That's what I don't get. I did something wrong. There's a division here, so I don't know. I'm working on number 12. So right here is number 12 and it loops around, but there's a division, but I got the other side painted with 12. I think I made a mistake. Wait, let me look at the reference guide. Duh, that's what it's there for. Oh no. Oh, that must be one of the hairs. That must be one of the hairs of the brush. Yeah. Okay, Maritza. Ay. See, this is not very comfortable. Oops. You see how careful I'm going? Because I'm scared to death. I don't know why I don't change to a smaller brush in these smaller sections. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Let me dip it in some water. Dry it up a little bit. Grab some paint. Let's see if this will be easier to handle. Ooh. Slow down, Maritza. Slow down. Okay, I'm not comfortable here. That's what it is. And I don't know. Oh, that shit is dry. What did I just painted over here, so. I'm sorry, I can't talk and concentrate at the same time. Ooh. So did anybody order from Tina's new website, Diamond Painting with Sparklers? Oh, that first night that she opened, that site crashed. I was freaking out till 2 o'clock in the morning. Trying to order. Like I kept trying every few minutes to refresh the page. Like I would get the home page, but then when you opened one of the links, I'd get that server error. And I said, you know what? It's not like it's gonna go away. It's gonna get fixed. So I went to bed. And the next day it was fine. Well, I didn't have any trouble. So my order was shipped today and I cannot wait to get it. And see all the pretty sparklers. I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to open each and every one of them. And we're going to look at them up close I really should have ordered some ABs, but I'll get them in the next one. You see what I did here? I started this, but I didn't finish, and that's when I'm going to leave stuff out. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about it because this reference guide is excellent. At the rate I'm going, you know what? I just checked to make sure that I was recording because I had put it on pause. And my heart just went into my stomach because I don't remember pressing the record button, but I must have because it's recording. Thank goodness. Okay, more paint. See, like I feel like this brush is still too big. Oh, that came out ugly. Ay, que se joda. Oh, man. It's gonna get better, mi gente. Well, how long have I been recording? Oh, it's already half an hour. Damn, time flies. So thank you for joining me. We will continue this another time. I'm going to continue painting. You know what? I'm going to continue painting and just put it in time lapse. And you see more progress. So this way I could turn this around and I don't have to bore you. But if you don't want to watch the time lapse, then I shall see you in my next video, mi gente. But if you are watching it, then I'll say goodbye to you at the end. I just realized I forgot to cover the numbers with my Posca paint pen. That's all right. I'll do the next one. On with the time lapse. I did it again, mi gente. I forgot to do this. I'm gonna do it now because it does need it. Even though this red, I actually don't. Oh yeah, I do. I do see it. So I thought I wasn't seeing. I do see it here. I see the number 12. I see it there. Yeah, I see it. So mi gente, we have a little spot here. I don't feel comfortable using the brush. So we're gonna try the toothpick method. I never really seen it, but you know, I don't know where. I think it was in a diamond painting group, or maybe it was one of Melanie B's suggestions to use the toothpicks for these little tiny areas.
Feeling better about your problem? Daphne and Donnie got engaged yesterday. Oh my god.
Oh, it does work. Oh, kind of. For those of you that do coloring, there's that colorist, I think it's pronounced Erie, E-R-I-Y, and she did all her outlines with ink and toothpicks. Her first book, she used over 700 toothpicks.
Where is this person you told me you had a date with?
Interesting little coloring tidbit in a paint by number video. Don't laugh, Maritza. Get this. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Perhaps you'd care to join me for a late supper.
Okay. Well, it's not perfect, but hey, it worked. It's good to know. Okay, back to the time lapse. Bueno, mi gente, I think I'm done for now. It's coming out a hot mess, but I'm gonna keep on persevering. Next time you see this, it's gonna be a little bit more done on it. I'll do some off camera. I'm not gonna bore you with the whole process, but if you've reached this point, thank you for staying with me, and I shall talk to you in my next video. You guys stay healthy and stay safe. Besos. Mwah.